Troy, you've been here before. 22-2, 15-game win streak, heading into Moody Coliseum. What's different this time?
I don't really know what's different. We're playing at a good level, scoring the ball well and getting stops on defense. I don't think anything's different. It's all about coming in there to play. It's not an easy place to play. We got to be ready. We can't let the crowd get us.
What about this team has gotten you to this point? Is it the ability to do things in a different way every night? It's somebody different every night. It's maybe a different style every night, just to adapt to the game and adjust.
I say the difference is it's not really defense, because that's what Cincinnati basketball is. It's about defense, it's about rebounds, it's about getting stops. I say the difference is that we're scoring at a more higher rate. We're putting up more points on the board. This is the most points that we put up as a team for my 4 years. Consistently as a team. My 4 years of being here, and it is different. You never know what you're going to get out of any of us. It's more who the team, is not helping as hard on, basically. It's not really a slouch on the team where they can say, oh, this is a fish on defense, we got to overhelp on him, or we overhelp on him. You got to be prepared to get everyone's best game every night, and I think that's different because any given night can be anybody. Nobody knows whose it is.
Do you think back to your freshman year where you guys were? Because at that, when you took that loss at SMU, it seemed like from there, like you guys not ran out of gas, but kind of got tired down the stretch or whatever. Can you take anything looking back on that season and apply it to this year, or talk to the guys about it? Is there anything that translates?
I can tell them, just when after the first night, after the last game, when you had said something in the conference, we had talked about it. Only thing I say is don't get happy with, the record that we have and the win streak that we're on, all the positive stuff. We gotta take it one game at a time, because my freshman year I feel we was too happy, and we walked in there not ready to play, and they put a whooping on us. And when practice starts, I did that yesterday, just telling the guys, like, it's gonna be a tough one. We can't walk in there, too big-headed or too high on the pedestal, because they're not gonna back down. They're not just gonna lay down for us. They're ranked too. They come into play. Their squads, their arenas come into play. So we just got to be ready. We got to take this as a one-game series, as if it was 0-0 first start of conference play.
Coach has talked a little bit about this. I want to hear from you. How much has DeMar helped talking to you? And it seemed like you were going through some struggles, and then DeMar got here. You guys spent some time together. Did talking to a guy like that help kind of get your mind where it needed to be to get back on track?
Yeah, he helped with a little bit of pressure. That was going through my mind, with when he had the hype of going to the league and being first-round pick and all the distractions that was coming with it. Basically, he told me how to stay down from it, and just listening to him really helped. And then after, he's a shooter, so we kind of just did like shooting games, and he talks trash. He's very competitive, so that kind of helped, with my confidence in my shot, to know that, if I can shoot versus him, I should be able to shoot in the game. The next game was kind of better.
How much do you beat him in those shooting games? He's pretty. He can shoot.
He's up a couple, but I got a couple wins. I'm not gonna say that it's even, but he probably got me by like 2.
We'll talk about this in a couple weeks, but 3 home games left, only 7 games left in the regular season. Is it starting to hit yet, or are you too locked in on what's going on and you'll think about it when it gets here?
It's hit me the 92 when we played the Throwbacks versus UConn, when the 92 team came in, and they was just talking about how fast it flies and the journey that they went through to get to the Final Four, and then Coach ended it with it's the last 4 home games after this one, and we got to do something. How do you want to be remembered, basically? And when we put on those uniforms, they was like, this is how we were remembered. And Coach said, do it for them, and this is the game that they'll remember. And then for the seniors, how do you want to be remembered the first time putting a jersey? So it's hit me, and I talked about it with my parents, but I try not to think about it as much. I try to just come out and play.
And we'll talk about it a lot in a couple weeks.
I know.
All right, man. Be good. Thanks.